5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome to No Snaps Taken. Beautiful. This is the weekly college football podcast brought to you by experts in the college football field who have never played a snap of football, never sniffed it down in our entire lives. I am one of your hosts. I'm Oliver.
I am a second host, Jack.
And I might even be what we call the third host,
Yeah.
Bennett.
Yeah.
College football. Week 1 is in the
football.
books.
Week 1's in the books,
Oh
lads.
boy, did we learn some things about some teams.
We did indeed.
I don't think we've ever had a slate of football as loaded as this one.
In week 1?
In week 1, yeah.
Normally it's like, oh, well, Alabama beat Samford, which is a
Yeah.
real question this season, apparently, but, you know.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we will.
Last year, you had Florida State, Georgia Tech in week 0.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. And then, you had Clemson, Georgia playing.
That was, but it was not a good game.
It was really disappointing to watch.
Yeah.
And no, I think the biggest one was Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
one
I
was-
forgot about that one.
But,
College Station had a lot of big games that year where they were just bitterly disappointed.
Yeah. But this year, you've got a bunch of top 10 matchups.
Mm-hmm. 3 of them,
was
to
that
be
the-
exact.
Was that the most top 10 ranked matchups in
I think it was probably
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm totally talking on my butt here. I have no clue.
Yeah, so it was a very fun week. Should we get into the recaps? Should we recap some of these?
There's no time to delay. Let's hop right in.
Oh,
Hey!
There's no time to delay.
We've been practicing that for 3 hours.
We've recorded 4 different times already.
Yeah.
It's all
I've
been
aged visibly recording this episode.
Have you seen The Walking Dead? That's what
No.
it looks like.
I have
None of
not
us have seen that.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. But our listening audience,
Probably.
they get it.
Probably.
So Boise State played South Florida.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Boise State came out with a 34-7 win. Looked really good in this game. I'm lying.
Wait. I think you swapped the
I'm
numbers.
lying. Boise State in the post-Genty era did not get off to a good start.
Good grief. We know why they were good last year.
So they scored the first 7 points of the game and then proceeded to turn around in the second quarter and give up 10, 14, and 10.
Yeah.
It's not a good outing
No.
for the Broncos.
And I don't it's week 1. It's very hard to judge teams, even though I have and will.
Yeah.
And will never not. But Alex Galesh at South Florida, being the former Tennessee offensive coordinator and all, he's building something. South Florida looks really good. It's not just that Tennessee Boise State looked awful, which they did, but I don't know how much of it was South Florida was really good and Boise State was really bad. What are y'all's takes on that?
In this game, it's hard to tell is Boise State actually that bad, because their offense wasn't awful. They were pretty good at passing last year,
Yeah.
but
That
so it's
was
hard
a
to
lot
tell.
of that was because people really had to focus on Genty and
Genty.
pretty much Genty exclusively.
Yeah, so yeah, I do agree. It's gonna be very hard to tell who's good. But South Florida, they a couple of years ago, they were with Alabama. They hung with Alabama.
Well, that was when they were experimenting with quarterbacks. Then Saban unlocked his final hurrah.
Yeah.
He charged his last run, and they made the playoffs somehow with
Yeah.
that team. But
So, yeah, I don't know. South Florida, I think you may be onto something. We'll have to watch South Florida, but they were
I think what we can take away from this game is Boise State was ranked way too high.
at 25 is too. That
And
just means they shouldn't be
They
been
should
ranked.
not have been
yeah.
ranked at all. And after you lose the best player on your team and do not get anyone back from it, you're not going to be very good. That's okay.
I think just the main takeaway is the G5 is wide open, and we have no clue what's going to happen with that 12th playoff spot.
Yep.
That is a great point. And then Friday night, Illinois beat up on Western Illinois. Not
They
much to
did.
say there.
No.
Altmaier threw for 3 touchdowns and 2 217. Pretty good game.
Yeah.
Now on to, quote unquote, the biggest opening game of all time.
Fox was home to number 1 Texas playing number 3 Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
This was a defensive masterclass.
Yes, it
on
was.
both sides of the ball. And I feel
it was.
Joel Klatt and Gus Johnson kept saying that like they thought it was going to be a lot of offense.
Well, they kept talking about Arch Manning's mom, which was interesting. But
that was true. Like, man, she was so athletic.
Was like I was scared they had like a little eye for her. Gus Johnson was like, man, his mom is athletic. And I'm like, Gus,
let's calm down a little
bit.
This was a very defensive-oriented game.
Mm-hmm.
No one was really moving the ball very well.
Which, in hindsight, I think was predictable.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 2 younger, or maybe not younger, inexperienced quarterbacks in their first major starts against 2 great
really
defenses,
big teams,
like really good defenses.
Yeah.
So I think it's easy to overreact on Archie boy.
Some people are saying we knew this was going to happen. Some people are saying he's going to be fine. It's really, you can't say anything.
You can't say anything.
You really can't say anything.
Because I mean, he's not going to win Heisman. I feel pretty confident in that one.
But he's going to definitely grow. He's going to get better.
Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
One stat that does worry me a lot, and as Texas fans, you should be a little more concerned about, is the 37% rate that he threw inaccurately, which means for 37% of the throws, it was uncatchable, which is a pretty high percentage of the throws he threw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was not a fan of his mechanics. He looked completely rattled and just uncomfortable. It looked like Sark was not trusting him with the whole playbook either.
No. But there was a few, like, whenever he was in rhythm, like on that touchdown drive, you could see glimpses of potential there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And on Ohio State's side, Julian Sayin looked pretty comfortable. He looked in rhythm for a lot of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He just looked exactly like an okay quarterback. Yeah. He doesn't look like he's going to be anything super special, but he does not look like terrible.
I don't know what the post-Chip Kelly offense will look like for Ohio State yet.
Yeah. But their defense...
The defense looked good.
Looked pretty good.
After the fallout of Jim Knowles. It was a pretty good showing against a talented, although inexperienced, Texas offense.
Who's their defensive coordinator? I know it. He was the former Lions coach, and he was the former defensive coordinator for the Patriots.
I can't.
Oh, it's Matt
Patricia?
Matt Patricia. Pretty good college defensive coordinator from what we've seen.
That was interesting to me. Bringing an NFL-esque defense to the college ranks.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Maybe we're seeing a little bit of the future here.
Yeah, and it looked good.
Ohio State's one of the only programs that could really do that, but...
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, it's for both teams. We're kind of still wait and see, but it's a good win. It's it's a very good win.
It's very good for their playoff resume.
Yeah. So then later that night, LSU played Clemson.
Yes, they did.
I'd like to personally apologize to the Bayou Bears. I'm still not fully convinced in Garrett Nussmeier.
Are you just less convinced on Clemson?
Yes, very much so. Cade Klubnik looked like a freshman.
He's not.
He's very much not.
He's like pretty far removed from that at this point.
He kept bailing out of the pocket, which, to be fair, LSU's defensive line, which was always their strength on the defense, was really good. They got a lot of pressure. They were doing really well. But Cade just looked uncomfortable. He looked like he wasn't sure where his receivers were going. Mm-hmm. And on the last play, he just had so much time. He could have sat in the pocket and waited, but he just sprinted out until the defensive edge was like, okay, I'll just disengage from my block and go tackle you now. Mm-hmm. He looked very inexperienced, which was not very comforting.
Yeah,
I
but
would say.
LSU showed grit, which is something that they've been lacking.
Mansour Delane
Yeah.
is one cold man. He is a very good corner.
And Caden Durham as well at running back.
Very, very good player.
That dude is a workhorse. 17 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. That doesn't sound all that good, but each time he ran, it was like he's picking up a crucial 3 yards on third down.
Yeah.
Or he's bowling over someone to make a 2-yard loss into a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
His impact was way more than the box score tells you.
Yeah.
And Garrett Nussmeier was a efficient 28 for 38, 230 and a touchdown.
Yeah.
So he didn't light you up, but he didn't make mistakes, and they come out with a win.
Maybe if he threw that pass a little better, it would have actually been a touchdown.
You're right.
But,
that was one of the greatest touchdowns I saw that weekend.
But it was he dropped the ball. It was incomplete.
But he didn't.
But like he did though, because like it didn't survive the ground, so it wasn't a touchdown.
But he already made a football move inbounds and hit the pylon.
But like if you don't survive contact with the ground and it pops out, then like
But it doesn't matter if you're already past the end zone.
Agreed to
But it
disagree.
does,
LSU still
though.
won. LSU still won. So this game was interesting. North Dakota comes in
powerhouse
to Kansas State.
Powerhouse North Dakota.
And, Kansas State is looking at this as like, all right, we got an easy dub here. They had to go on a last-second drive to win the game.
You know you didn't play good against an FCS team whenever you're going crazy after a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Unless you're like the fourth-string offensive lineman running a trick play, you do not need to celebrate as much as Kansas State did.
It was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, Avery Johnson does not look like the person we thought he was going to be this year. Is it Avery Johnson? Like, what exactly is it? I'm trying to figure it out.
38-35.
Yeah, and I mean,
he threw for 318, but why is North Dakota the Fighting Hawks? That's literally their name. The North Dakota Fighting Hawks. Why are they scoring?
That's better than
35
just a
points?
regular hawk.
That's true. You don't want to sit and hawk.
No, you don't want to just
Or a reading
chillax
hawk.
and hawk.
Yeah.
No, Fighting Hawk is honestly one of the better hawks for a football mascot. So I don't really know what your problem is.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's not more fighting mascots now that I think about it. The Fighting Buckeyes.
Fighting Bulldogs.
What is a Buckeye?
It's a
nut. And newt.
The Fighting Nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Ohio State Fighting Nuts.
Yeah, but Kansas State, I mean, their offense is fine. Their offense can move the ball pretty decently.
Yeah.
But their defense needs to be figured out and fast because they've got conference play coming up and they've got 10 games.
Well, I mean, we saw what happened when they played a conference opponent.
Mm-hmm.
They lose.
Yeah. So
But they looked better against Iowa State. Although, no, they didn't look better but I blame that on the conditions. But I don't know. What does this say about Iowa State, too? Like, I don't...
It might not have been as impressive as we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we thought Kansas State was a lot better than they were.
Yeah, but Iowa State handled South Dakota. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Kansas State just had severely underestimated their opponent, or maybe North Dakota's just a powerhouse.
It could be either.
I think that's it.
Okay, I mean, this is what's so interesting about week one is everything is still on the table for all these teams.
It's so hard.
It's very hard to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
The University of Oklahoma, the John Mateer era started.
Boy, did it begin with
a slap on the face and
it was the most
crapping of pants.
Seth Luttrell moment I've seen since Seth Luttrell got fired.
I think we all had the luxury of getting to go to this game, watch it in person.
Yes.
The collective feeling of the crowd as
the
first
face
three and out
that went
happened.
up. Man,
It was because I mean we were expecting high flying, going back to Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts era of football, and it didn't. So that was annoying.
OU showed vanilla play calling.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people thought they would score more, but Mateer looks good. He looks the part, and there was a lot of hype coming into the season. And I would if I was him, I would keep betting on myself. So
it was possibly the quietest 392 yards of passing that I have ever seen.
Yeah.
He was efficient. He was calculated.
Decisive.
He was decisive. We haven't seen a decisive quarterback since Dylan Gabriel, and it feels like it's been longer.
Yeah. That was only 2 years ago, so that's honestly not that long ago. That's honestly just 1 year without a decisive quarterback.
And it felt like an eternity.
You're saying that you're flashing back to World War II.
It felt like an eternity, man.
It was a long-ass year.
Yeah, and the defense looked pretty good. Again, it was very excruciatingly vanilla on both sides of the ball. We're not giving Michigan anything to work off of for us.
What we saw on defense was we did not play with more than 6 people in the box at one time. And even then we were running zone, and we were often just rushing 4.
It was very, very nondescript.
The only thing that I will take away from this game, and I feel pretty confident in saying, we cannot run block.
No.
We got 0 movement on Illinois State.
Our pass blocking was really good. The run blocking suffered, I think, a lot in part because we had 3 starters out of just precautionary reasons, and then 2 more came out after like the first 2 series or so. So you had all backups.
However,
it doesn't make me feel good that the backups weren't getting a lot of push.
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to be something that you'd like to see.
Still,
you can't make a statement that we can't or can do anything after week 1. So, good appearance from OU's offense. Yeah. Can't really say that about another SEC offense, which the conference might be more wide open than we think. With the good old Tuscaloosa Titans
and the Tallahassee.
The Tallahassee Titans versus the Tuscaloosa Titans.
Do you have anything to say to the fans in Tallahassee?
Oh man, guys, I would like to formally apologize to Tommy Castellanos. I clowned on you I clowned on Florida State for going after you in the portal because you got benched.
You openly laughed.
You got benched halfway through your season last year because you were not very good. And I thought, man, what a great solution to your issues. And boy, was I wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong because that was electric.
Boy, that was such a fun
Seeing Florida State be like that, like energized again, was exciting.
Like it made me really reflect inwardly on myself and look back and be like, which season was a fluke? 23?
Yeah.
Or 24?
Yeah.
And after week 1, I can safely say last year was a fluke, and 23, they're going undefeated this year.
What I really enjoyed, Tommy Castellanos completed 9 passes. You know what they ran for? 230 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. That's something that in the Nick Saban era, if he saw that, he would literally sacrifice one of his D tackles in front of everybody.
He's done it.
You see this?
He's done it.
This is what will happen to you if you do this again.
You guys will be like Jarrell. if you make that mistake again.
They gave up 4 rushing touchdowns.
There was no effort on defense. There were multiple clips floating out there of like the Alabama defenders jogging mid-play.
They are such a soft team now. It's crazy how that happens.
It's crazy.
Well, when you hire a Pac-12 coach to follow the guy.
Well, the Pac-12 coach went like only 1 in the past. Like it's not just like I don't know.
We need to wait and see on Kalen DeBoer. We can't say, as the theme of this episode is, we cannot really say anything yet. We don't know if they had a bad game or if Florida State is really good.
Florida State could be legit.
We don't know that yet. Yeah. So like we can't say anything about Kalen DeBoer necessarily. But we can say, at least for right now, there is a serious discipline issue. And that's what we saw last year. Like
yes.
He lost to a terrible Oklahoma team that he should not have lost to.
And a Vanderbilt
He
team.
lost to a Vanderbilt team he should not have lost to. He has now lost to a Michigan and a Florida State team, both of which easily you should have beaten.
Yeah.
So we can at least say that there's somewhat of a disciplinary problem going on with Bama.
What I will say about the Tuscaloosa Titans that you should take a lot of hope in, Jeremy Bernard is still very good at football. And especially with Ryan Williams, he's probably out this next week. It was a very scary concussion. If you go back and rewatch the clip, it looks really bad.
That's why I've never taken a snap. Too scared of that head injury.
Yeah, no, it looks bad. He'll get back probably in 2 weeks, but
back in the 80s, they would have sent him out there after
brushing his teeth and
get
back on their
They would have taken off his helmet, slapped him in the face to wake him up a little, and sent him back out there.
You hold on to the ball next time, okay?
Get on the field, son. You got this.
Coach, is that Bear Bryant? Who is that?
You got it, boy.
That's actually a recording of Bear Bryant in his prime.
Well, we won another national championship. What a day for Alabama football. I'm delighted. I'm delighted. Famously, that's what he sounded.
Yeah, it is. We just played a recording. That wasn't even us.
Yeah.
The next game, Miami.
Wow.
Good Miami fans,
Sunday night.
Miami fans showed up.
Miami fans were there.
That was the first time I've ever seen that happen.
We should probably apologize to the fan base of the Miami Canes. Students to fill out Hard Rock Stadium.
They showed up and they were loud.
Me watching Carson Beck play.
Jeez.
Oh,
because he looked prepared.
He looked pretty good.
He looked pretty good.
He looked functional.
I still don't. You're never gonna sell me on Carson Beck. Just personally, I don't like him. I think he's kind of smarmy and he looks like a meth head. So he doesn't look too locked in.
Come on, think of how good he would be. Think of how good he would be if he wasn't on meth. That's how good he is.
And maybe the catch of the year,
dude.
Oh my gosh!
If you have Michael Irvin losing his crap on the sideline,
that's got to be one of the highest praises.
You've done a good job.
It was either him or Vernell Brown at Florida with the catch of the year candidate, or early catch of the year candidates. Both of them had insane.
That was a crazy.
They're doing something right in Florida with their receivers.
Seriously. Yeah. They're also doing something right with Notre Dame's quarterbacks. CJ Carr, first ever start on the road, and he looked.
And that was a pretty tough environment.
He looked good.
Yeah, he looked okay through the first 3 quarters, and then he remembered how to play football in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I mean, this was
just really, really good.
This was the only week 1 high-profile game where it looked like both teams were ready to play. There still was some of it, but it felt like there was way less of that little week 1. Okay, here we
Getting
go.
Our feet wet.
It just kind of felt like real hardcore football.
Yeah. It looked. Both those defenses looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Miami's defense. They forced 3 turnovers. I know they had a crazy interception.
Cam Ward's watching from Tennessee, asking why what did I do to deserve that?
Yeah, they had 2 picks and
I think they forced a fumble as well.
Potentially a fumble.
Yeah, but
it was a great game. That was probably my favorite game to watch.
Same.
This weekend.
The ACC, man, they showed up and showed out.
The Tank Conference looking.
The Tank Conference looking less and less.
At least
like
right
a Tank
now,
Conference.
They're looking not terrible. The SEC is looking rough.
The SEC is looking rough.
Which honestly, I'm okay with. I think that's awesome.
That's good for my Sooners.
It is.
It's good for us.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. The final game we'll recap for this week, the Cox. Holy crap.
Sandman.
Dude, it was...
that first drive, I was like, here we go, Hokies. Get ready for a possum stomping.
It's like, bam, 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 run up the middle.
Yeah. But then the Hokies settled in. It was 8-10 at halftime, which is one of my least favorite scores I've ever seen. And then they scored that punt return touchdown to make it 17-8. and the game was kind of over then.
They drove down to kick a field goal,
Yeah.
and it was like, all right, they're still in this thing. But then they drew up just an absolute dot to Nick Harbor, who is a freak of nature, by the way. Holy, that dude is terrifying.
Yeah.
He's very fast.
Like he's like a mythical beast, never before seen by any man.
Shane Beamer is...
He's scouting out players from like Narnia.
And he is scouting in Narnia. The Narnia Lions.
He's fighting.
They are good.
These
fighting
untold
Aslans.
I've never before seen specimens.
Yeah.
And South Carolina was not getting those before.
No.
He looks good.
Lenore Sellers looked just okay.
Yeah,
to me, to be honest. He was a very quiet 209 yards. He had a very electric touchdown run. So, like, we saw flashes of who he can be, but he did not progress.
He didn't wow me.
No.
He kind of went quiet, went a little dormant.
He did.
I thought South Carolina would be able to handle Virginia Tech a little bit better.
I just want to shout out the Hokies because they had two fantastic catches.
Their wide receivers were on something.
Donovan Green and Aiden
Drugs.
Green. Oh, yeah, probably fent.
What does that stand for?
Fentanyl.
What's fentanyl?
What's that?
Is that what I put in my car?
Yeah, I think that is what I put in my car. That was whoa.
Wow. Was that good?
Wow, that was good.
But yeah,
Thanks.
their receiving core looked really good. Kyron Drones looked...
He looked fine. The two picks were... Some of them were his fault.
No, both were
they both
very
his
much
fault?
his fault. He sprinted out of the pocket and just chucked it right to a South Carolina
I
defender.
hate it when that happens.
And then I think he just ran backwards and then threw it up for grabs.
Also hate it when that one happens. Not
You
much
hate
you
to
can
see
do
it.
about it though. Just get up and play the next play.
Dust it off.
So he looked a lot of it looked great. He looked like he mid-season form last year. And then the rest of it looked like Kyron Jones.
Yeah.
So Hokie fans, I would
feel good about that.
I would feel good.
Yeah.
You hung with a very, very talented
I would say even more so now.
Potential SEC championship
contender.
contender.
National championship contender. My pick that I panicked.
If it wasn't for a boneheaded penalty on a punt, then they wouldn't have gotten that punt return touchdown. You would stay in that game. But yeah, overall, I think the Hokies should feel okay. Just be cautious about Kyron Jones because he's not really the solution.
Okay, I should have more of an intro to this segment.
Yeah, so what the frick is happening? So week one, my Kansas Jayhawks dismantled Fresno State, as we all knew they would. They played Wagner this week. Let me tell you, Wagner is not very good. Their quarterback went 13 for 20, 90 yards.
Well, that could just be because your pretty princess has a pretty defense.
Yeah,
princess.
They're looking. Oh, thanks. So their quarterback threw for 90 yards, and their team rushed for 53.
Okay.
Jalen Daniels went 18 for 25, 284 touchdowns and a pick. And then the team rushed for 285 yards.
Dang.
Man.
That is...
So, Emmanuel Henderson Jr. is a dog. He had 6 catches for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Jeez.
Which is kind of the most college football 25 stat line I've seen in a while.
Gracious.
Yeah, when you only catch 6 passes and 2 of them go for touchdowns, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much to really take away from this game. We beat up on Wagner.
Is she looking pretty?
She's looking real pretty.
Well, you know who's looking even more pretty? my pretty princess, the Yoria Tank. The Yoria Tech at Yellow Jackets. The only princess who played a real team.
Who the
fellas? The Colorado Buffaloes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then let me tell you something.
Yeah, they did.
My princess is looking pretty. They also won their week 1 game with a score of 27-20 over the clock management wizard Deion Sanders.
Did you know he had 2 timeouts on his final drive?
Oh, he was saving them for the next game.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, that's
He
smart.
didn't know.
Because he can start with 5.
He's starting with 5 timeouts in the next game.
Dude, that's smart right there.
I mean, he's on a different level. He is somewhere else that I was not. Because I was watching.
Toilet.
I was watching and just thinking, that's
horrible.
Oh, that's so mean. It also took me like 10 seconds to just
Process
process what
what
you
you
said.
Yeah.
Haynes King, 13 for 20, 143 passing yards and a pick.
Yep.
Not that good, but 19 carries, 156 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That is very good.
And the last one that
But
he had
that's,
was fantastic.
Yes, but I'm a little bit concerned though about whether or not he can sustain this the entire season, because the offense is so heavily reliant on his legs, which that's fine, that's working out. They beat a pretty good Colorado team. It's so much power running though, and that's so much for a quarterback to take. And sometimes he was like a little slow to get up. I'm just concerned for my sweet Haynes King, like if he'll be able to sustain this the entire season.
And that's something that we'll look at a little bit later on with Jackson Arnold.
Yeah.
But similar kind of situation.
Yeah, Jordan Vandenberg, their elite defensive lineman, he played well. Really, Georgia Tech, I was impressed by them. They had 3 turnovers on their first 3 drives, which is not the way you... I mean, I wouldn't have drawn it up that way. But, it worked out. It worked out.
Were they in Boulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in Boulder. They were in Folsom, so they couldn't even breathe.
Yeah, they were in Mile High City.
Yeah, that's not it. That's Denver.
Closer.
Boulder's like...
Shut up!
Out there.
I know.
It's about an hour and a half from Denver.
It's an hour and a half climb.
Yeah,
you have to physically climb a boulder up.
Like a
it's
really
the only way to get
boulder.
there. The only way to get there.
Yeah. So, tragedy struck my pretty princess.
Yeah,
What?
Pretty immediate.
No!
So they won. Oklahoma State won 27-7.
Does that mean our pretty princesses went 4-0?
Are we the best, like...
We played 1 week and we went 4-0.
We're
That's how good we are.
We're so intelligent.
Now let's just stop here and not advance any
Take our
farther in the
victory.
season.
We are the most pointless
Wash
wash around. Haas Haney got injured.
Yeah.
Haas Haney started the game at quarterback for Oklahoma State. He led 2 scoring drives, one on the ground with his legs, one through the air. He was 5 for 10 for 96 yards and a touchdown. He looked really good. The offense looked smooth. He looked functional, and then he broke his foot.
No!
And
back in the 50s, they would have sent him back out there, slapped him in the face,
he would have brushed his teeth and told him to get back
punched
in
his
there.
other foot and told him, now that one hurts.
Get back in there, boy.
I forgot Bear Bryant. He was
In
tough.
my day,
He was tough.
you get back in there.
In my day, we didn't even have helmets.
I played on the sun.
We didn't have helmets or a ball or pads or a field. We just fought each other. We fought each other on the surface of the sun where we baked.
Why are they on the sun?
Man,
That's just how
it was the
powerful
20s.
he is.
It was the 20s.
We were walking uphill both ways in the freezing cold sun.
Back in his day, the sun was cold.
Yeah.
And the humans were cold-blooded. Tough adjustment.
So Zane Flores comes in and he looks fine. He was an efficient 13 of 20. He had 136 yards. He didn't have any touchdowns though. The offense just didn't really click as well under him. It was clear that Haas Haney brings a sort of dynamicism with his legs, and that the team kind of responds around him. He eventually, once he got settled in, Flores looked decent. He's still quick. He's not quick like Haas Haney was, but he's still quick. Their running game was really struggling. They averaged 3 yards a carry as a team, 42 carries for 127 yards. So not great. But if you're OSU, I think you feel decent. You've got a couple weeks to kind of get your foot. Well, no, actually, you don't. You play Oregon this week.
Oh, it's a couple days to
get ready.
Get ready for
So
Oregon.
This will be an interesting game. I don't know if y'all can win this game, but I would love to see you guys win. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, without Haas Haney, you guys are kind of at a disadvantage a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. He's not out the whole season. He'll be back in like 4 or 5 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back, but
yeah, I mean,
in the meantime, they've got to play Oregon, Tulsa, Baylor, and at least Arizona.
Okay, well, those are going to be tougher.
Yeah.
On a backup quarterback. Not as easy of a schedule as you would have wanted.
Yes.
But hey, you're the ones that scheduled Oregon. So
hey, I respect it.
Yeah.
Give me all of those.
Yeah.
Big time games.
All right. So overall, the Pretty Princess is 4-0.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's better than I think I've ever seen anybody's Pretty Princesses play before.
We're like better than the Superdog picks that they do on College Game Day.
Easily.
Oh, you mean our inferior show?
Yeah.
Our rival? Our direct competitor? They know who we are. We're on their radar.
They're scared of us.
Yeah.
Nick Saban actively weeps in fear.
Yeah, he does.
He thinks about
it's
us.
in our bio. He wishes he knew as much as we've forgotten about the sport.
That's true.
I think we mixed up that phrase, though.
No.
Okay. Now it's time for a little bit of a new segment we're introducing here. We've been, in our first Trace episodes, it's 3, we've been known to show a little bit of our bias.
What do you possibly mean?
Okay, I know you guys haven't noticed it. I think it's a little ticky-tack. But
we have isolated the Mormons, Texas.
We've isolated an entire religion.
Yeah.
One of the biggest programs in all of college football.
And probably the whole state of Texas.
Probably the whole state of Texas. Anybody else that we've just insulted for the heck of it.
Arkansas is up there.
Yeah, well, I still feel mad.
Let's not talk about Arkansas.
Okay.
Please. We're trying to correct our image. Yeah, but it's in our DNA. We're haters at heart, people. But we're introducing this segment to be able to get some stuff off our chest.
This is called the Unleash the Bias section. This is where we will...
If you want to, I think this will be a one of those like AI generated topics in Spotify. So if you don't feel like listening to our bias, just skip ahead a couple minutes. We'll be done.
I kind of want to talk about like Jackson Arnold a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got some Auburn fans in our lives, and
shout out the Right Reverend.
Jackson Arnold showed his Bama self, which is the one that you want. You want Bama Jackson Arnold. You don't want Tennessee Arnold. You want Bama.
Welcome to your disappointing season, Auburn fans.
You're gonna have to get used to this. If people figure out how to stop the quarterback run game,
which is very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy to stop.
Jackson Arnold's gonna have to beat you with his. He's gonna have to win with his arm, and I don't know if he's proven that. Well, he's not proven that yet.
Yeah.
He could prove it.
So,
I don't know, but he has not done it yet, and that is the recipe for success.
What I will say. So OU was supposed to have the greatest receiving core last season. All of them got injured. Auburn has possibly the best in Cam Coleman, just alone. But then they also have like multiple different talents. If he can get them the ball, that's great.
Yeah.
He cannot.
Yeah.
We saw that last year. We saw glimpses of it in this game where he ran around and around and around and around and around.
And he ran and ran and ran and ran
in the
around
dirty
and
ring of
around
fire.
around.
It went Baylor, and the Bears
ran on all fours across the field in fire.
Pretty sure that's the original lyrics that Johnny Cash
Johnny
wrote.
Cash scrapped that one because people were like, "Who's Jackson Arnold?" He's like, "You wouldn't get it yet.
It's too visionary. It's too high level.
He's gonna play for Auburn in the future. You wouldn't get it."
But yeah, you saw exactly Jackson Arnold.
This is what you're gonna get.
He is a great running back.
I remember just watching the game, and my only thought was, is it turned it over, and he threw the ball backwards, and I went, "Ha! I've seen that before."
I remember that.
Tennessee! Look at it.
Yeah, I did get a little bit of deja vu.
Got a little scared.
And it made me a little happy to see that it wasn't just. It's not a fluke. He still has.
Well, again, the jury's still out.
Yeah.
It's one game, and New Auburn digs.
But Baylor's defense is not very good. Sawyer Robertson is not a very talented quarterback, and he still was piecing them up because y'all secondary is not very good right now. Your defensive line looks great. You have a great defensive line, but I am very worried about that secondary because Hugh Freeze doesn't teach tackling.
No.
He'll touch all day, but he won't tackle.
Yeah, that's what Hugh Freeze is known for.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
Now, he touch, he don't tackle.
Yeah.
That's why I left him for a better man.
Whoa, whoa,
Left him for a man that can tackle. His name's Bear Bryant.
Right, yes. Yeah, Bear Bryant. I've been alive for 4,000 years. I've been frozen with Walt Disney under Disney.
Let me just say, watching the University of Texas not live up to any of the hype and lose was mwah, mwah.
You didn't have to kiss me for that segment.
I'm sorry.
I can't see us.
It was gorgeous watching that happen, and I deeply enjoyed it.
It was nice to see. Part of me, I feel more for Arch. If Texas
It's not
loses,
Arch's fault.
I'm down to watch Texas lose any day of the week. That's glorious. It was fun watching them get tossed around in that game.
Yeah.
I do feel for Arch though because he's had these unrealistic godly expectations put upon him, and that's gonna get into his head no matter what.
Yeah, because of an M, an A, an N, an N,
Yep.
and then more
And then-
letters.
Yeah. You were so close.
Yeah,
But like it sucks because he's clearly a good dude. All he's done is own up to it. Say like I gotta be better. I didn't do my job today. So like he's not a douche.
No.
But he
played for Texas.
Yeah.
So
It's his fault. It's on him.
I don't feel for Texas.
I think we can draw all this back to Mac Brown. It's his fault.
Probably. Yeah.
okay.
It's probably somehow his fault.
I mean, he
I'm
lost
down.
to a president, so
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you gave a 70 to a president, I should say.
Wait, who?
James Madison.
Oh,
70 to 50.
Is he
Oh,
a
right. I
president?
forgot about that.
James Madison.
Fourth president of the United
fourth
States.
Yeah.
James
Yeah,
Madison.
right behind Abraham Lincoln.
Did you
Yeah.
not watch Hamilton?
No.
Also, what?
What?
It goes George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, James Madison.
Abraham
George
Lincoln.
Washington said, "Let me run it back."
OU's run game.
It's got some. It needs some work.
Cheeks. Absolute cheeks.
Javante Barnes cannot be the starter
No.
anymore.
No.
He's a program guy, and I love that. He's not our best option.
No.
It's okay.
He's a third down back.
It's
and
okay.
He can block fantastically.
That's okay.
But
Maybe we should switch him to a tight end. We seem to do that to all our players who can't play their initial position.
hey, to be fair, Jaron Kanek did great.
He looked pretty
Kanek
decent.
did do good. Kanek did do
The
good.
first fumble was
That was rough.
But
hard
I
to
think that
watch.
was anticipated
It's
for a
a
guy who was
learning-
playing a position he hadn't had.
It's a
been
learning
used
moment.
to.
He
hadn't
he
played
finished
it
with
in
90
3
yards.
years, so
He finished with
Yeah.
90 yards. So he
and he had a great a broken tackle after and didn't fumble.
we
So-
we haven't seen a tight end do that for OU since Braden Willis in 2022. So it's been
It's been
a minute.
I'm excited to have a tight end who's talented again.
Yeah, speaking of which, Bauer Sharp fumbled. Haha. Anyway, moving on.
All right, let's look ahead. Let's look ahead to
Yes.
week 2. Week 2 it's not nearly as jam packed.
No, it is it's a disappointing week.
But while we're on the subject of OU, Michigan is going to come to town. Game day is coming to town. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So,
It's only a high of 80
You're
degrees
excited?
for Norman. I'm very. Woohoo! No,
It'll
I
be-
am excited.
it'll be a really fun game.
It will be.
I wonder what the spread is. OU is currently favored by 2.5
All
in
right.
this game. So I think OU has a pretty good chance to win this game.
Yeah.
My official prediction is I think OU will win this game, and I think we'll cover the spread
Mhm.
because I think just coming you have a talented freshman QB in Bryce Underwood, but he's coming into town against a Brent Venables defense that has shown nowhere near the amount of intricacies and
You have no idea
differences.
how
and,
powerful they are.
he's gonna have his work cut out for him, and
Yeah.
if the starters are back on the O line and they can pass block like they were, I think I trust Mateer to be able to get the ball.
Worried.
As long as we have, if Jay Knott can run and play running back and not return kicks, and if Xavier Robinson can have some more carries, and maybe even Taylor Tatum, we didn't see him at all.
No, he was out last game.
So I feel good about OU going to this game. And bias aside, I feel good.
Yeah. For all the listeners, we're going to start this segment of look ahead. We're going to all make predictions for a couple games, like marquee matchups that we like, and we'll keep track. I'm keeping track right now of like who gets it right. And at the end of the year, we'll win like the Pointless championship. Like, you picked the most.
No, you keep the point. You've got point.
Like you officially have achieved point.
If you win, you've achieved point. And it's your point until you lose the point.
So Jack's official prediction is OU covering the spread.
Are we doing spreads?
I think that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. That could be like just a little bonus.
Yeah.
Like a bonus point?
Yeah, you get
you
get a half point if you're correct on the spread.
Okay.
Does that feel right? 1 point per correct prediction.
1 point per spread.
1 point per correct prediction. Half point.
Yeah.
For, that should be
for spread.
It's got to be. We're scoring by points.
Yeah.
We're not scoring by points.
Yeah, no, it's points.
Points are out. And point is in.
Point is in.
There's
the
nothing.
Point is in.
The point is in. Hooray! Woo! Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to be awarding the point. Who's going to earn me the point? Oklahoma's going to earn me the point in a big one. Covering the spread because it's really hard to win by 1 or 2 points.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to win by 1 or 2 points than it is to win by 3 points.
Yeah.
That's why I think they're covering the spread.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's OU. I think they're going to win. They're going to cover the spread. I think what we will see is, I think we'll figure out who we are this week in a lot more ways than Illinois State Redbirds.
Agree.
But I think I really, really hope that we see a better run offense because I don't know how much we'll be able to do if we can't move the ball well.
Yeah.
Their defense is smarter than Illinois State.
Yeah, as good as John Mateer looks, it's hard to win games when your offense is fully dependent on your right arm.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I feel good. Bryce Underwood has to come to a hostile environment.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. I'm excited.
Next game, Oklahoma State
versus Nike headquarters.
Yeah.
This will be. I would love for OSU to win this game.
Yeah.
Solely for the sake of my pretty princess.
Yeah. What's the spread looking like this game?
Let's check. It is Oregon by 28.5.
Oh dear goodness gracious.
Jeez.
So I will.
They really think Dante Moore's gonna.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna dime them up. Give me Oregon. Give me them covering the spread.
They're covering
What
28
would
and a
your
half?
princess say?
They would say, yeah, you're probably right.
You see the equivalent of you being a knight in shining armor, and then you're supposed to rescue your princess from a dragon. You're like, nah, it's no point. He's just gonna tear her to shreds by the time I get there.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It is such a tall task. If you can do it, all power to you. But this is such a devious task.
Yeah. Oklahoma State, they don't got no point. Not enough to
They don't
beat
have
Oregon.
enough point, but-
Oregon for sure is winning. I'm going to say.
Dude, you've started adopting this like weird, really high pitch.
going to say.
It's when I'm unsure about what I'm going to say. Okay, yeah, I've got Oklahoma State covering the spread.
Okay.
But an Oregon
But
win.
losing.
But an Oregon win for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like Oregon will win 28, but not by 28.5.
Yeah.
Because you can't score half points in football.
You know, I've heard that.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Or you have like a big plan or something.
I'm also going to choose Oregon. I don't think there's really a chance for OSU. Not that I think they're as bad as they were last year, because that's just going to be impossible.
Yeah.
But, oh boy, not having Haas Haney hurts you so very much.
And they lost their linebacker, too. He got arrested.
Jeez. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's going to win you many football games.
So,
and I think Dante Moore is very talented.
Yeah.
So, I'm...
they could win on sheer talent alone.
Yeah.
They should win on sheer talent alone.
Yeah, I'm, how you say, not confident in the Pokes.
Our next game is USF, the South Florida Bulls, against the Florida Gators. What do you think?
Historic rivalry.
Yeah.
Florida is favored by 17.5.
Okay. Little respect for the Bulls.
Florida is so much different when DJ Lagway is playing and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get to watch this game, but...
Because it was Long Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their running back ran for 104 yards on 9 carries.
Oh.
Obviously, the asterisks of the opponent they're playing.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty good. Florida is looking good under Billy Napier.
Uh-huh.
Which is, I mean...
I don't think I've ever been so sure someone was going to get fired before he did it.
He really pushed, like, way up to that brink, and now is bringing it back the other way.
Yeah.
So, I think, even though South Florida looks pretty good, I mean, you got to give me Florida for this one. It's just going to be in their stadium, in the swamp. And I don't know.
Are they covering?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be a...
No. Yeah, they'll cover. It's 17.5. Yeah, give me them to cover. I think they could win by like 20.
I think South Florida is a very good football team, but not as good as Florida. Florida's going to win, and I just think if Florida wins, it's not going to be close. give me them to cover.
Yeah.
So both of you chose Florida covering?
Yes.
You know, Florida's going to win this game. I think, however, they're not going to cover. I think they might win by 17, but I think the Bulls proved this week that they're a lot better than people thought they were.
Yes.
And is Napier still the coach?
Yes.
Yes.
He has a tendency to overlook opponents at times, and I have a feeling that's going to be what happens here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to overlook them. It'll be a close game, not close enough. And then this last one we have is kind of for vibes. Week 2 is much weaker. Ole Miss versus the fighting Mark Stoops, Kentucky.
Ole Miss is favored by 9.5 in this game.
Yeah, what do you
Only
think?
9.5 to Kentucky?
Well, Ole Miss they've got a lot of newcomers. Austin Simmons at quarterback.
But it's Kentucky.
It is Kentucky. They've always got like 1 or 2 upsets in them though.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. They're playing in Kentucky, so that definitely helps. They're in Kroger Field.
Kroger Field.
I would probably give this to Ole Miss, but give me Kentucky to cover the spread.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a close game.
I think Ole Miss is going to win and cover the spread. I don't think Lane Kiffin's going to be jump scared by Stoops again. Given, granted, as a worse team than he did last year. Somehow missed the playoffs last year. But yeah, Ole Miss is going to cover the spread on this one. Kentucky is not good.
I don't think this will be much of a competition. I think they'll cover pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
You said 9.5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they got a 10-point win, at least. So, that's our predictions for week 2. We agreed on most everything.
Yeah, well...
Only some half points to be earned.
Yeah. There's just not a lot of games where it feels like it could, I don't know.
There's not a lot of objective, or not objective, but like ticky-tacky games. There's not a lot of...
I would say Michigan, Oklahoma is probably the closest.
Yeah, the only thing we deferred on is who's going to cover or not. So, it's coming down to half points this week.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys think if you want to. You can comment on the Spotify. You can comment on YouTube. Send us an email at nosnapstaken@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. I think that'll probably wrap it up for us today. You got any shout-outs you want to...
I have a couple shout-outs. I'd like to shout out Monsieur Nathaniel Barron for showing us that Ed Orgeron is alive. He came and talked to the Southern Miss Golden Eagles, who looked very close to beating the Fighting Lebbies.
Go Eagles.
I will say.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Yeah, so shout out to the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Shout out Nathaniel Barron.
Shout out Emma Coinson for being upset at us that we said the football offseason was worse than pregnancy.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And shout out to her for being wrong.
Yeah.
Shout out to, I know no one will catch me on this, but I said Juju Lewis would start instead of Caden Salter, and that's been eating me alive because I pride myself on never being wrong. Now that I've corrected myself, I still haven't been wrong. So
Yeah, well
That's a
done.
good point.
there we go.
I think that's all. That's all we got.
I think that's all we got.
That's all we got.
From Bear Bryant.
From Bear Bryant, we have been No Snaps Taken.
Be sure to always remember to do this thing that we're about to say.
First off, check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Oh, yes. We're on Apple. Yeah.
We're on Apple Podcasts.
Shout out
now.
Oliver for getting us on Apple
Yeah,
Podcasts.
thank goodness.
Yeah, it was not that hard. I'm not really sure what the struggle was.
No.
It was honest too easy. I think it was suspiciously easy.
But be sure to follow us. Rate us 5 stars if you haven't. That's how the show can grow. Give us a follow on all of those things. Tell your friends. I don't know. Follow us on Instagram. All of these different things. We want to help bring the show to everyone, as many people as we can.
Share us with your friends if you think they'll like it, or just tell them to subscribe anyway.
As always,
Spin it, baby!